first, I'd like to start by thanking everyone that's taken part in our One Day for Dogs and giving towards the hockey program or anywhere within the university. It's certainly been really a great thing for our program. We've been able to do a lot. Just to recap what we've done over the years, we converted our old cardiovascular room into a nutrition center, and then we converted this room that I'm in right now from used to be a computer lab room, when we first built this years ago. And obviously now with all the kids having laptops and so forth, we didn't need that. So we converted this into a small satellite weight room. But we're at the point now where we would like to expand this room. While it's been very functional, we can only get about half the team in this room at a time, and we're hoping that with a small expansion, we'll be able to get the majority of our team in here all at once. If not, it would certainly provide a lot more space for the guys to work out. And our feeling is over the years, the most important thing is player development. And both from the standpoint that obviously we want to develop our players to their full potential, but it also helps to retain players in this day and age where you're allowed to one-time transfer, and it also helps to attract players. And so our feeling is the most important thing is player development. And that's why the things we've done over the last few years have all dealt with nutrition and off-ice strength and conditioning. So the next phase of this project, what we'd like to do, if you look over here, this is assistant coaches Famulak and Kaufman. That's their office right there. This is a non-weight bearing wall that TV's on. And we could knock this wall down and get another 30 to 35% increase in the size of our current strength and conditioning room. And that what it would allow us to do is move our stationary bikes, of which we have 5 out here right now, but we have an additional 3 stationary bikes, and we'd like to put all 8 in there along with the light press machine and our plyo boxes. And we may also have room to put our dumbbell racks there. And what that would do is allow us to get at least one more rack in here. It would free up the space, and we could get more players in a more comfortable situation. The other thing we'd like to do, we have a ceiling here that's a drop ceiling. And nowadays, I think architecturally things look better when you don't even have the ceiling. And what they would do is remove the ceiling, lift the lights up, and then paint everything black above. And it's going to help us twofold. One, it's going to help us with ventilation here, because as I said, this was built as a computer room initially, not as an exercise room. And with that, there's some challenges with our ventilation, so we'll pull that up. That'll increase the ventilation, and it'll also give us more visual space. And like for instance, right now with our racks that we have here, our weight stations for players, they have chin-up bars, but we're unable to really utilize those to their full potential because the ceiling's so low. But the lifting the ceiling outside of just putting the lights up higher, there's really minimal cost to that. And there's minimal cost really to taking the wall down because it's non-weight bearing. And what we would have to do is replace the current flooring that's in there with the type of flooring that we currently have in the weight room. So that's the project for this year. I think it's really, we've always been very mindful that we wanted to get the best bang for our buck. And given the fact that we know a lot of the donors have given money towards these projects, we want to maximize the bang for the buck that you're spending and you're giving to our program, and we take that to heart. So please, if you have an opportunity and you would like to, really consider giving to this project. The last few years, you can see our program's been on the rise. We're improving, and it's things like this that I think have really helped us greatly as we march to get back to national relevance. Thank you.